Welcome to Sunday Musings. Today I want to talk about the difference between being busy and actually being impactful. Many leaders are moving at full speed. Calendars packed, decisions constant, very little white space. And somehow, despite all of that activity, it can still feel as though the work that matters most keeps getting pushed to tomorrow. Busyness has a way of disguising itself as importance. We start believing that if we're constantly responding, attending, and producing, we must be making our greatest contribution. But responsiveness and impact aren't the same thing. I often see leaders rewarded for being very available to everyone else, while their deepest thinking, coaching, and strategic work gets postponed indefinitely. And ironically, those are often the very things that create the greatest long-term value. Here's one thing you can do this week. Look back over yesterday's calendar. Circle the one activity that created the most lasting value. Then ask yourself whether it also received the time and attention it deserved. Sometimes that one question reveals the gap between being busy and being impactful. Here's the reframe. Impact rarely comes from emotion alone. It comes from discernment, choosing where your energy actually belongs. Being impactful sometimes looks slower on the outside, but it's far more intentional on the inside. I love talking about these kinds of topics, and I'd love to continue the conversation with me and you. You can find me at speakwithanna.com, which is my calendar, or email me directly at aminto@trchange.com, which is my email. Until next Sunday, thanks for joining me for Sunday Musings, and please think about whether you or anyone else can use some support in working through these kinds of issues. Have a great one.